Hey, Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your November 2022 full moon reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Capricorn and take a look at what this game-changing lunar eclipse and full blood moon in the sign of Taurus has in store for you. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Capricorn, you are showing up smack dab in the middle of your reading here. You also have Aquarius and Gemini energy. So you may have these placements in your chart. You may be dealing with others who have these placements in their chart, or you are just embodying the overall energy altogether. Now, this full moon is very powerful, very potent, not only because it's a full blood moon, but because it is the second eclipse in a three-part series that first originated back in November of 2020 and will conclude in October of 2023. So whatever it is that you have been working on, whether it's personal development, soul healing, whether it's your career, your finances, or relationships, you may see the parallel between now and 2 years ago. Some of you may see the growth, the achievements, and the decisions that have taken you from point A to B. I do sense that a lot of you are bringing your ideas down to reality here. Some dreams that you've had, some wishes, some goals, some decisions that you've had in your life. You are using this Taurian moon to bring something to this physical earthly world. So very powerful dynamic here for you. Right away, we have Aquarius energy that says open up to change. Change is on the horizon. It actually, November 8th, which is the full moon, it marks the midterm election day in the United States. So we may see a change on a collective level, whether it's a strong political movement, sparking a new revolution, but this is going to affect you on a personal level as well. Some of you are changing careers, or you're stepping into a new idea, a new sector, a new source of income. You may be a business owner or an entrepreneur, and I feel like you're opening yourself up to new ideas, and you are inventing new things that not only are you just thinking and dreaming up, but you're actually making it a reality. So very powerful. If some of you are wanting to attract a soulmate energy or your soul tribe, or you're looking for more connections, I feel like that could be something that shows up for a lot of you as well. And if you're looking to change a dynamic in a relationship, you're finally making a decision and backing it up with an action plan here, because this full moon in Taurus is all about getting proactive and gaining laser focus on your goals, on your achievements, what it is that you want to create here on earth. Next up here, we have your energy, Capricorn. Step up and lead. This is a very powerful energy here. When it comes to your career or your life in general, it's time to step up to the plate. Batter up. I just heard batter up. So it's time for you to hit that home run. And I'm getting here, it's interesting because this is part of a three-part series of eclipse, and when you think of getting up to bat, you have 3 strikes, and I feel like you're not just striking out here, you're actually hitting a home run. But you must be open to this change here and speak your world into being with this Gemini energy. That's what this moon is all about. Speak your world into being instead of just thinking about something, or instead of being indecisive, a little bit wishy-washy, or maybe you're unsure of how to take that next step. Eclipses are all about revealing anything that has been concealed to you. So if you did not have clarity, if you were walking that moon energy of needing clarity, or feeling like you were walking a shadow side, or maybe truths need to come out, or maybe you were keeping something inward to launch at the perfect time, now is the perfect time to move forward here. So speak your world into being, whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, because the planets are on your side, but you must be open to that change. Now let's dive in, Capricorn, and take a look at where your energy is currently at, what it is that you're manifesting, along with what it is that you can release at this full moon juncture and eclipse, because it no longer serves you. Let's just take a look and see where your energy is at, what what you're focusing on manifesting, you have the Magician. So do know that you have the Midas touch here. And what is it that you're releasing as well? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, which I never read the bottom of the decks unless I notice it or Spirit illuminates it to me, and we have the Death card, which is all about opening yourself up to change. The Death card is about spiritual growth, transition, and transformation. So if you are resisting some sort of change or hanging on to an energy, I feel like now is the time for you to hit that go button and get things done. All right, we have here the Hierophant, we have the Magician, and what it is you're letting go of. Okay, the Lovers. This could be very powerful, which we'll talk about in a moment, but you may be letting go of, a relationship or a job based on your heart not being in something fully. And that's what I feel. You're letting go of that logical mind and you're coming more down to the heart center. And it doesn't mean that you can't use your logical mind, but it's something you are bringing down to reality. So right away here, this is a powerful dynamic. Check this out, Capricorn. You have 3 major arcanas right off the bat. This is going to be a powerful month for you, a powerful moon that is going to ripple for weeks beyond just that, beyond the 8th of November. There's something that you are committing yourself to. It could be a person, it could be an idea, it could be a project, a business, it could even be a health goal, something that brings you a lot of happiness, but also it's coming from a place of the soul here. The Hierophant can be a card of not just marriage and commitment, but about divine guidance. Some of you may be committing yourself to learning a new path. You may be going back to school, you may be teaching, you may be diving into the metaphysical world as well, because Scorpio season, which is November here, this is all about you diving into the occult, the mysticism, the metaphysical. So some of you may be learning or teaching yourself more things that have to do with that energy. For others of you, you may be the teacher. You may be the one that's teaching others other forms of alternative therapy. It could be yoga, it could be Reiki. I feel like you're committing to a spiritual practice here, whether in your personal life or your professional life, and you're going to go far because you can see that this stairs behind him is illuminating a lot of enlightenment, a lot of abundance. So if you're learning something new at this time, it's going to bring you a lot of joy and clarity, I just heard as well. Now, the Magician, this is what you're manifesting here, whatever you are setting that intention on. And the way that Spirit's been showing me, and I've been telling all of the signs, this Taurus energy is like that bull, right? The bull is that Taurian bull. The bull sets their laser focus on the red flag or the red article or whatever is in front of them that's red. And they have that laser focus and nothing else gets in their way. They could have something right in front of them and they're going to bulldoze past it. But what I feel for you is if you have distractions on the sidelines here, if there's people hooting and hollering, the bull doesn't look at the crowd. The bull doesn't care what's going on beside him. And it doesn't mean that you're being aloof or you're being selfish. It just means that you have your eye and your laser focus on what it is that you want to accomplish. And you're not going to let distractions or even worse, that devil energy, you're not letting that come in and take away your power, take away your motivation. And so I feel like you're claiming your power here and you're moving forward. Some of you may have a career that you're committing to. This could be a person as well. You may be separating as well. There's something you're doing on a soul level. It's going to be different for each and every one of you on a surface level, but the energy remains the same. You're committing yourself to something that's important to you. You're learning more, and whatever it is that you are manifesting, it's time to bring it to life. And that's what this Magician uses, all the tools. They use the wands, the cups, the swords, and the pentacles to bring about magic in their life, to make it happen, make it become a reality. And some of you are healers as well, because you can see that his hand is illuminated as well. So you may be a healer or heading towards a healing profession, or at this time, you just might have that Midas touch. Now, what is it that you are releasing? Anything that doesn't feel good in your heart. You're making choices from the heart. Some of you may be dealing with a Gemini, or you're just letting go anything that doesn't feel good in this heart area here, because Now, Capricorn, you may be focused on, your pentacles, your coin, the earthly. The Taurus is your fellow earth sign. So I feel like you're manifesting love if you're looking for it. For others of you, you may be manifesting opportunities that bring you more emotional fulfillment and contentment. For others of you, this could be a really good friend, a companion, a pet. This could be a partnership, collaboration. The Lover's card isn't just about, a love as far as romance or intimacy. The Lover's card can be about making decisions that are balanced, that are very important, soul contracts and partnerships that are based on trust, harmony, and it's something that on a heart level and a soul level that you want to be a part of. Whether it's a love for someone or something that you do, that's what you're releasing. Anything that holds you back from being in that heart center. So very powerful dynamic here. Now let's dive into your untapped spiritual gifts and your greatest strengths. This is one of my favorite parts of your reading here, Capricorn, of all the readings, because we all realize that we come here with gifts and skills and talents, that we have what it takes with this magician, but we don't always know how to harness that energy. So right here is your untapped gift that you can use to help you manifest your world into, physical form. Taurus is all about physical form. You are all about physical form with that Capricorn as well in you. And that can be focusing on your earthly possessions, the physical, your finances, your material gains, your prosperity, but most importantly, your health and your body as well. So let's take a look at your untapped gifts and your strengths and see how we can combine the two to help you manifest more efficiently and quicker. Ace of Wands, beautiful. What a wondrous card to have here. They just gave me that word, wondrous. So you may be hearing that. I don't use that quite often, but you may be hearing that word. There could be something with wonderful. Someone may tell you you look wonderful or you have a very wondrous mind. There could also be a show, a movie, or a billboard that has that word on it, whether it's wonderful or wondrous as well. So pay attention, because I feel like Spirit is trying to get your attention that not only do you have a beautiful mind, but you are a clear channel for divine guidance. You can see that that third eye is illuminated and that crown chakra is colorful and it's lit up. But the eyes are closed here. So it says that sometimes you can't see the gifts that you have here. You have to trust that you have them, Capricorn. This is about chasing your dreams, your desires, your passions. It's about feeling that sense of inspiration and love and that just dreamy passion feeling. If this is a relationship, if this is you in your career, this could be feeling that passion for what it is that you do and that creative channeled energy, staying optimistic, staying inventive, staying in that energy of feeling like you have purpose and your soul came here with a divine purpose, and remembering what that is, because this is untapped. So I feel that a lot of you Capricorns may have recently been feeling like you've been going through a creative block. Maybe you felt burnt out, or maybe you felt low on energy, but know that you have everything within you to eliminate the burnout, the lack of mentality, or the lack of energy. Some of you may have recently got your thyroids, your adrenals checked out as well. Some of you may have been on a vitamin or a supplement that would give you a little more energy as well. I heard that some of you may be releasing caffeine, or maybe starting a new exercise regime to give yourself a little bit more energy. And they're also showing me either carrot juice or celery juice as well. So please take all of that as it resonates. But the Ace of Wands says that you have a brilliant mind that's ready, that's highly capable, highly creative, and you can invent and open up the opportunities and doors of abundance here for you. And if you're unsure how, that's where your strength comes in. Page of Cups, stay blissful. What is it that sparks that bliss feeling in your heart? What is it that excites you? What is it that brings a little bit of curiosity towards you here? Some of you think it's out of reach. You see here the pig flying in air, right? And this guy's thinking, that'll never happen. When pigs fly, well, guess what, Capricorn? That pig is flying, so it can happen. I feel like there's serendipitous moments happening for you around this full moon. Pay attention to the signs, the symbols, the animals that may present themselves, the songs that show up that you're gravitated towards, or the ones that you randomly start to sing. Okay? It just gave me It's a Wonderful Life. It's a Wonderful Life. And I feel like that's an older Christmas movie, I feel. So it could be that maybe you're watching that movie, or that comes up for you, or it's just Spirit saying here, you can create this wonderful life for yourself. But you must open your heart and believe that it's possible, because a lot of you haven't quite hit this magician phase. You haven't quite tapped in or embraced this gift at 100%, because maybe some of you don't believe it's possible. But your strength is this Page of Cups, to stay in that curious, open to learning mindset here. Chase your bliss, chase your heart's desires here. This Page of Cups is about beginning of, new things, new relationships, new ideas, but bringing them down to earth, because some of you have that brilliant mind, but they're up here floating in the clouds. This Taurus energy for you, Capricorn, says it's time to bring that energy down and to manifest in the physical world. So this is just a beautiful dynamic here. All right, let's take a look and get messages from your spiritual team, your ancestors, your guides, your angels, loved ones that have crossed over. What do we have here for Capricorn? We're going to pull here from the Work Your Light Oracle, as well as the Spirit Messages. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks that you see used during your reading, you can find all of that information in the description box below. All right. They're giving me the name here, M.A. M.A., so it could be Marian or Marianne. I feel like there's an M and then there's an A. Now, there could be two names in one is what I'm hearing here. So, for example, if you have one name, but you have two names that make up one name, if that makes sense. So it could be like Christiane or Betty Lou or something of that nature. Please take it as it resonates. But I feel that either someone in your spiritual team who's crossed over, or this could be someone that is close to you, or this could be yourself. There could be double names coming up here in your energy. So let's take a look and get your messages from Spirit. We have here Dream Talk, we have Stay Connected, and we have Love. We were just talking about paying attention to the signs, the symbols, the messages. That's what this Dream Talk is about as well. It says your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and so much more. I feel like some of you may have recently, I just heard a knock. So maybe the doorbell, there was a knock, or you may have heard a knock on the wall, or you may be in your bed at night reading and you hear a little bit of a knock. That may be Spirit's way to get your attention, to jot down some ideas that you've had or something that you were recently thinking of, or that could also be a loved one trying to get your attention. So pay attention as well. You may wake up during the night to a knock or hearing a knock. Now, it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just your spiritual team getting your attention. We have Stay Connected. We are all born connected to Spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to Source. It's time to come back home to you. It's time to fill your cup here. Fill your heart with this love. Open up to change. Step up and lead and speak your world into being. Staying connected is going to be very, very important for you over the next 3 months as well, going into the new year. And lastly, we do have love. So you have love showing up all around here for you with this Hierophant, Magician, and Gemini energy with the Lovers. But it says love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving. This is about reciprocity here, Capricorn. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you from to life here, propels you through life. Remember that you are made of love, Capricorn. That's where you come from, and that's That's you. That's the energy that embraces and embodies you. So when you feel disconnected, it's like you're disconnecting, from love, from your own source here. I feel like a lot of you, you may benefit from playing music, listening to music. There could be something with the piano. There could be something with a violin as well. There could be healing frequencies. There could be sound baths using singing bowls, or even drumming as well. For others of you, maybe you're creating music. You're using your throat chakra to sing music, which we do have Speak Your World into Being here. Some of you may even write music or hear a song that reminds you of someone who's crossed over. Very powerful energy here as well. It's also orange, which is that sacral chakra, which is about 2 inches below your navel. And that's all about your creativity, your relationships, your finances. It is about you enjoying life's pleasures and what life has to offer as well. Next you have here, you have no. Wait, postpone. There may have been something that you have postponed or put off. I feel here that it is important that if you've postponed or paused or said no, there could be a new offer coming back in here. So I'm kind of feeling the energy of a tower that may have happened, or some sort of rejection is God's protection. And you actually have here divine orchestration, the council of light. And the reason why something was postponed from you, maybe in the past, and it could have been 2 years ago as well, because the council of light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. This is the people that are coming to help you here. And you can see that there is Jesus, there is Buddha, Mother Mary, there is just all different sorts of ascended masters. Some of you may be working with ascended masters or goddesses, or you may be learning about, again, mysticism, spirituality. You may be learning about different they're giving me mythology as well. Some of you may be definitely diving into that mystical healing realm, but know that you are supported and you're not alone. And lastly, we have inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. This is powerful. Tune into the portal of your heart. There's your heart. There's the portal. And there is you tuning in. That is a powerful energy right there. So wow, you're getting clear messages from the divine. I want you to know that even if you don't feel, Capricorn, that you are connecting or that you are getting messages, you absolutely are. So let's take a look and see how you've grown. And lastly, action steps that you can take to continue moving forward. Some of you are releasing toxicities, the devil energy, which we talked about prior. And that keeps kind of floating out, if you could see here. So it's almost like you are telling yourself, nope, I don't want that energy any longer. I'm not letting limiting thoughts, beliefs, fears, obsessions, worries, codependency, or addictions hold me back any longer. I am cutting the strings here. I am reclaiming my power. So Capricorn, this is you. This is your energy here. So another major arcana showing up. This is just, wow. 4 out of 6 major arcana showing up in your reading so far. There are some big changes happening for you. So get ready. Ready or not, here I come is what I just heard here. So even if you're not ready to embrace this change, I highly suggest not hanging on, because change is inevitable, and that's the only constant thing that is going to continuously show up for you. But you're letting go of what no longer serves you. I really like that double energy showing up in the growth sector. Let's take a look at how else you've grown. How else have you grown here? 8 of Pentacles. Some of you are mastering your craft. Perhaps you felt inexperienced, but the energy here is of you staying open to learning. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going back to school, but it could mean that you're taking a new class, a new seminar, a new workshop. You may be learning more about yourself and how to be more independent or how to be more successful. The 8 of Pentacles showing up here for you. There may have been a time where you didn't feel inspired, or maybe you weren't driving yourself to your fullest potential here, but I feel you're ready to get on board. Some of you may at times drive yourself too hard, Capricorn, into workaholism or into burnout. But I do feel here you're opening up to learning about things that excite you and that interest you. So continue doing that, because remember, knowledge is power and ignorance is certainly not bliss. Let's take a look and see what action steps, besides the one we just got there, what additional action steps can you take, Capricorn, to move forward on your soul's journey? Seven of Wands. Don't let anyone burst your bubble. Remember that that energy of the bull that I gave you, where the bull has their eye set on that red flag. They have that laser focus, and despite who comes in hollering and hooting, as long as there's not another red flag here, I feel like you have your eye on the prize. And that's what the Seven of Wands is saying. Don't conform. Live life on your terms here. Stand up for what you believe to be true for you. Be brave in the face of adversity. Protect what is yours. Protect your integrity here and go the distance. Because if you do, you will have the upper hand. You will be able to manifest and create abundance and prosperity into your life here. Sevens represent spirituality, inner awareness, and insight. So use this Scorpio season to really embrace something within yourself. And don't let anyone burst your bubble, okay? Lastly, you have the Star. There's healing here. There's guidance. There's hope. Some of you may be put in the spotlight, whether you are an actor, an actress, maybe you are an author, or you're a social media influencer or YouTuber. There could be an energy of you shining your energy quite bright. Now, if you're not at all, wanting to be in the spotlight, this is about you healing and feeling inspired, feeling hope, and feeling like you're being divinely guided towards more positivity and more peace in your life. So Spirit's saying here, whatever those dreams are that you want to achieve here in this lifetime, don't give up, because you have not just a little bit of power, but enough power for you, Capricorn, to manifest the dreams that you have for yourself, for your family, for your soul. So I love that this is showing up for you. Very powerful reading, Capricorn. I certainly hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in. I'm sending you lots and lots of love and light.